Madame Chouteau, born in 1733, was a prominent woman in St. Louis and played an influential role in the city's founding. So influential, in fact, that she became known as the Mother of St. Louis. Museum educator Andy Prim shares her life story.
Marie Chouteau. Born into a modest Creole family in New Orleans, Marie went on to become the most powerful and influential woman in colonial St. Louis. Marie Thérèse Bourgeois was born in New Orleans in 1733. When she was only 15, her parents arranged for her to be married to René Chouteau, an innkeeper, and she had one son with him, René Auguste Chouteau. But soon after, René abandoned the family, leaving Marie to raise baby Auguste on her own. From that point on, Marie began to refer to herself as Veuve Chouteau, or the Widow Chouteau, although René was still very much alive. In 1755, Marie met Pierre de Laclède, a French immigrant who had come to the New World to seek his fortune in the fur trade. Pierre and Marie fell in love and began a highly public affair, which lasted for the next 20 years. Divorce was forbidden by the Catholic Church, so Marie remained officially married to René. She and Pierre had 4 children together, all of whom bore the surname Chouteau.
In 1763,
Pierre took on the daunting task of establishing a new trading post on the Mississippi River. He traveled upriver to the confluence of the Missouri and Mississippi rivers, taking with him Marie's teenage son, Auguste Chouteau.
in early 1764,
they established St. Louis, and later that year, Marie traveled upriver herself to join them, bringing her 4 younger children with her. St. Louis then was little more than a frontier outpost, and there were few luxuries to be had. But as St. Louis grew from a frontier village to a bustling city, the family's fortunes grew with it, having greatly prospered from the fur trade. René Chouteau, Marie's erstwhile husband, seems to have reappeared around this time and demanded that Marie rejoin him in New Orleans, a demand which was ignored. René died in 1776, and though Marie was now free to wed Pierre de Laclède, still she chose not to. As a single woman, Marie had more rights under the law than if she had been married. And additionally, Pierre had fallen into considerable debt, and Marie may have wished to avoid assuming his obligations. Nevertheless, the two continued their relationship until Pierre died in 1778, leaving Marie truly a widow for the first time. Yet her family continued to prosper, and Marie wielded considerable influence throughout the rest of her life. She advised her sons in business and ensured that her daughters married well. She had more than a dozen grandchildren, making her not just the matriarch of the city, but matriarch of a very large extended family. Marie remained active in local society and politics until her death in 1814.
To learn more about the Missouri Historical Society, visit mohistory.org.